Hello there, everyone! Santok here with Slickstar Gaming, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV, a Realm Reborn. For some reason, I had in my mind to say 17, and I don't know why. There aren't even 17 Final Fantasies. Yet. Eventually, I had no idea. I'm sure somebody's working on it. We just don't know that it exists yet. Anyways. Before we get back to the main story, I'm curious what this quest is in Gridania. So I want to talk to Selene here. Adventurer for hire. Selene needs a seasoned adventurer to go with her perfume. This sentence concerns me. A fellow Green Thumb asked me to pick up 2 things from Gridania. Sweet rose perfume and a good adventurer. Well, I've got the perfume. Took some doing. We botanists do tend to be miserly with our sweet roses. And as for the adventurer, hello, handsome. Well, that concludes the shopping list. Alright, adventurer, would you mind taking this perfume and yourself to Julerund at Little Solace? I guess I could? Wait, is this what I think it is? I might know what this is about. And if it's what I think it is, then it should be a blue quest and not a yellow quest. Oh, hello there. You're an adventurer. Say, you don't happen to have some sweet rose perfume, do you? I do. Oh, Selene's a good one. All right. Both the perfume and the adventurer. She knows how to get things done, that woman. What's this about? Some seedy business. What drives Julerund to seek an adventurer's help? The sweet smell of success, or the acrid stench of failure? My master sent me to these parts to bring back the seeds of the Sylvan Lily. But look, it's really difficult to find something in a place you don't even know. So I thought I'd go to the Sylphs. First I asked Selene what gift I should get. And since I couldn't find any of that sweet rose stuff, I asked Selene to get me some. And then I thought about how much better it would be to have an envoy. You know, someone not me. Talk to the Sylphs. I mean, they're very strange. So I asked Selene to find me a good adventurer. Look, I'm doing the best I can here. Yes, I could be doing it myself, but then Master probably wouldn't get his seeds. So, will you please give me the perfume to the Sylphs and find out where the lily seeds are? That's all. And when you're done with that, could you collect the seeds? And then deliver them to Master Botanist Kane at the Sanctum of the 12. That's all. I'll ask Selene to do the rest. So, you just want other people to do your job. Okay. Well, we're kind of familiar with that. Where am I going? Ah, Delexia. Gathering One does not observe common courtesies. This one thinks Gathering One must learn manners. What, me or him? This one likes the scent of the sweet rose. The bottom makes a scented mist this one also likes. Walking Ones brings good gifts. Walking One seeks seed of the Sylvan Lily. Walking One shall find it in Lark's Call if lucky. Lucky in looking at the ground. This one warns Walking One. Lark's Call is full of touched ones. Touched ones not kind like these ones. Walking One will be careful, yes? I'll be careful. Alright, and I think also we still haven't... Yes, our Sylvan Scream... Oh, it says they're in the Bramble Path. Feels weird. If we see any Sylvan Screams, we'll go get them. It says they're in here. I don't think that's true. But since we're going to be over here where they're probably going to be at, we'll just look for them. I've actually just pulled up their coordinates. They are... Ah, I see what sites they're in the Bramble Path. They're in the area like connecting it to Lark's Call. Okay. Oh. What? Are you gonna get me, Ochu? I completely didn't even think about my level and what level these things are. Okay. Got away from that. We need to go to... Wait, it's up? What? Well, now it's not... I don't... Oh, there it is. I actually think I should have attacked that Ochu first. Alright, so Sylvan Screech. Aw, dang it, we're looking for Sylvan Screams. So close. But not our quarry. Alright. There should be another one over here. Okay, that thing's looking right at us. I'm just gonna kill them with this. And it's dead. A Sylphied Sigh. I also need to do a minion roulette. We'll do that right after we fight this thing. Today's minion is Wind Up Garnet. Haven't seen her in a while. Put rescue up there. Alright. Let's just the third seed. Then we're gonna still go around to where the Sylvan Screech should be. Or Scream. Scream. Speaking of Sylvan Screech. No, can't sense that spell. There we go. All right. Another Sylphied Snarl. Actually, was it a Snarl the second time, or was it like a Sigh? I think it was a Sigh. I know. That's a couple fights ago. I can't remember that far back. Oh, we're going up there. There's actually, okay, if we're going to be going up there and I see this other quest up here, actually I'm going to go do those both. This one of these is going to be unlocking a new thing, and it should be a blue quest and not a normal yellow. Okay, that's Snarl, that's Sigh. Where is the Scream? Very surprised that Nilo's aggroed on me. I'll take it. The Sylvan Scream is only level 23. Why? What? Oh, that's why they didn't aggro on me. Why are these only now in our hunt log? Kill one more. Oh, because it's the twin adder hunt log. That's why. Where's the last enemy we need for this? Is it like North Shroud, I think? Yeah, North Shroud. Next time we go there, I'll just finish it out. So the place we're going is actually... it's a chapel. It's a wedding chapel. You can actually get married in this game to other players, not to other NPCs. Sorry if that's what you want. They have kind of talked about like if they were to do like a It's kind of like a romance meter or something with NPCs, and I don't think it's a good idea. Not for this. Ugh, good. All I need is a bed of sylvan lilies there. These are the seeds of the sylvan lily. How did you know? I see. Julerin had you do all the work, did he? Out of these seeds will come white flowers, the tint of pure light without even a hint of color. That's what faith is, you see. There are 12 hues, 12 paths to travel to a place where all walls fall and all hues become as one. But I'm a botanist. 'Twould be a poor garden that has but one hue. I hope you'll take respite here and see the beauty we have wrought. This one's for the lovers. We're just going to do these chains that are here because might as well. A rose is a rose with a helping hand. At least when a kindly botanist spots a man on the verge of botching his trough. Actually, do I want to do this right now? I want to check something. Like, isn't there a quest I have to do to unlock the weddings? I think there is. I'm trying to see if that's this or it's something else. It says this quest starts in the East Shroud. It's not this one, nor is it that one. It says we got 17.5.18.2 and supposedly this quest should be unlocked. I don't know why it's not. Oh, maybe. Oh, I see. You have to buy the quest. Then you unlock. Then the quest appears, and then you use that quest to get married. Ah, I see. Well, in that case, we're not going to do these other quests here right now. We will do them later on. We're still over level creating the main story, so I'm not really worried about things. But basically, yeah, you can get married to other players in the game. You both have to be from the same home world, though. So if you and your partner are not the same homeworld, one of you is going to have to transfer worlds or make new characters. Additionally to that, you get some prizes. Well, prize is the wrong word. You get some rewards for getting married. First of all, I think I might have mentioned this before. You'll get a ring that allows you to teleport to your partner, no matter where they are in your same world. You'll get some new gear. That's looks like a wedding dress or a tux. You'll get a new emote. That's where you hug each other, basically. A minion, a new chocobo mount that you can both sit on. And then you can get different plans that cost pretty much money, which changes some of the things you get, like extra, like an extra minion, and different wedding attire. You can also invite guests, and then your guests will get some rewards as well for just attending the wedding. Kinda cool. I have not done it. I doubt I ever will, but, you know. If I ever do, I'll record it, I guess, so that we have footage of what it looks like. I just don't think there's anybody that would be happening with, because most... Yeah, no. Anyways, there's some quests over here at the Adder's Nest that I want to see what they're all about. A bad bladder. Oh. Wait a minute. Hold up. Is this what I think it is? Yes, it is. We're actually not going to do that yet. We're gonna wait on that. We're gonna wait until post game. And this is another one I would have waited until post game for Seeking Solace. So I think that, so what these quests are, I'll go ahead and mention this, are 5 beast tribes that we have in the game: the Sylphs, the Ixal, the Amalja, the Sahagin, who we haven't even really seen in much at all episodes. That's just like running past them, and the what's the other one? The Kobolds. Each of these 5 beast tribes have their own quest line that we could do, where there's like a peaceful group of them. Like, you know, we've met all the peaceful selves, so like they're the main selves. But for the other ones, it's more like a small minority of them are like really peaceful, or more peaceful, I guess, in some cases. And we can do quests with them and help them out, and like, it has its own like little cold question. It has its own like mechanics to it. We're gonna do that after we do the level 15 main story stuff. When we're into the patch cycle quests, that's when I'm going to circle back and do those. I'm assuming the others will all have their start at the grain companies for their respective cities, and the requirement to even start them was completing Stone Vigil. Or yeah, we had to complete Stone Vigil to unlock Ixal and the Sylph, and I'm assuming it's the same case for all the other ones. I'm doing a quick check on that. Yeah, all of them require you to complete Stone Vigil, and then they'll be in the main city. You can unlock it. You go help with the Beast Tribes, but we will worry about that a later time. For now, let's go back to the main story, and let's go ahead and go to Camp Drybone. I'm looking forward to getting some more mounts so I can have more variety when we use mount roulette. Like, I think if it was just Chocobo, I would be okay. But having it just be Chocobo, Unicorn, Arc, and that's it, is kind of... I'd like some more. I'm used to having so many on my main character that only being able to use 3, it's just a huge, stark difference. Oh, well, yes. I am Professor Lambertaint. Beg pardon. You wish to hear about my research on corrupted crystals. Truly. Well, nothing would give me greater pleasure than to discuss my work with a fellow man of science. Huh. That's right, because we're getting ready to go to Garuda, but we need we need a corrupted wind crystal so we can fly through Garuda's tornado without her being able to destroy our airship. Sealed with science. Professor Lambertaint is about to show you something you will never forget. So rare it is to find fellow intellectuals in this region. It's even rarer to find one capable of comprehending the nature of corrupted crystals. Come to think of it, there was another, a hermit, to whom the church had given sanctuary. Curious fellow, unsociable, rather daft at first impression, yet possessed of an amazing affinity towards the scientific pursuits. Oh yeah. It's actually Sid. He's getting his memory back. But to the matter at hand, did you say you wish not to conduct field observations, but to harvest a corrupted crystal? Yeah? Ye gods, man. At least take the necessary precautions so that you do not suffer from exposure to its harmful energies. I'm beginning to wonder if you have sufficient qualifications to handle such hazardous materials. Still, your ignorance is somehow endearing. Luckily for you, I have precisely the means by which these inherent dangers may be averted. Simply store the crystal you seek within this warded pot to protect yourself from its deleterious effects. Though I suppose you'll be bombarded with its energies until you place it within the vessel. Well, perhaps it shall motivate you to work quickly. In any case, take the pot to Hahasako, a student of mine, monitoring the flow of ether at Highbridge. Explain to him your quest, and he shall instruct you in the finer points of crystal harvesting. This quest line, getting the crystal, is kind of the other point where people are just like, okay, this could use a bit more trimming down. And that's not to get too into it yet, but you'll kind of see. Alright, but we are heading back to Highbridge. I was trying to remember what that place is called. Looks like nobody is... The prologue is waiting to be activated for that one quest line. It's like, no, it's not even Ain't doing it. I'm not starting that, because last time it took too long. I wanted to wait for the next part to start up, and then it just was taking forever, so we just moved on. Oh, wait, what? Oh, right over there. How many times must I be made to explain myself? I am not contemplating suicide, you imbecile. I have chosen this precise position to perform scientific measurements. What the fuck? Oh, what over here? A containment vessel. Why, this is the handiwork of Professor Lambertaint. You thieving knave! I shall call for the... Oh, you see the man himself lent it to you. Then you must have sought me out per his instruction, which means he believes me experienced enough to expound upon his explanations. At last, the recognition I so rightfully deserve. Alright. With the utmost care, Haha Sako is trying very hard to contain his excitement. It is failing. We all know that feel. Oh, frabjous day, Kalu Kalei! That I should be chosen to guide this man. Yes, I, Haha Sako, greatest of Professor Lambertain's pupils, shall see that you successfully quarry your quarry. Your timing is impeccable, in fact. For I was just preparing to procure corrupted crystals from the burning wall for my personal research. There, the devastating destruction caused by the calamity has blessed us with a bounty of sublime specimens. But something tells me that naught but a perfect peace will satisfy your high standards. In which case, you must needs ascend to the deepest depths. Amidst the flowing waters, in the murderous Miranite, lies the most fantastic formation I have found thus far. Take this highly advanced researcher's tool. I use it to separate a small fragment from the large cluster. Place it within the watered pot, and bear it back to me for inspection. The path which leads from Burgundy Falls to the base of the burning wall is treacherous and terrifying. But advance with appropriate caution, and you shall surely survive. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, nope, that's nowhere. D is for dead. Thanks, game. ABC's Vaorzia, apparently. D is for dead. They could have come up with something better. Well, the first one that comes to mind is actually a spoiler that we won't talk about for a long time. What's another one I could do? Oh, Demile. D is for Demile Darkwood. Darkhold? Darkhold. Shit. This is all twisty. I kind of like it. I don't like all the crystals growing around. It's got a cool look to it. Also, I can just... Oh, never mind. I cannot. I can't jump off of here. That makes me sad. Oh, God. What the hell? Oh, the Miranite. I was like, what aggroed on me? The quartz goblins are aggressive. I didn't even see the Miranite. Oh, I remember now. Yeah, Ariadne and I are both on the same quest, both trying to find it. Oh, shoot. It's down. I don't remember how to get down. This way. I hope. I think we might just reach... Well, There we go. We found it. I'll help you. We're both here for the same thing. And now use the pot. Oh, on the crystal. Now we go back to Hasako. Uh-oh. Ah, shit. Why did the Mirror Knight Hope focus in on them and not me? I'm glad I stayed to help out. What level are they? I'm curious. Level 44. Level 44 Black Mage. And now we go back. Thank God we have a mount speed up. How did they catch up to me so quickly? Are they going fast? How are they faster than us? I'm confused. Oh. We went the wrong way. Good. They got out. Gotta watch out for your fellow players sometimes. I see you come galumphing back. Have you the crystal then? I sure do. What a prodigially large and lovely crystal. Professor Lambertain will doubtless chortle with joy when you present him in person. Oh, and upon your return, do remember to recount how I helped you with your harvesting. I mean, you didn't really do much. Oh, they're gonna return back? I'm gonna walk back. Because I like it. I like it being able to run the world. If I'm on the same map and it's not like too far, I'll just run or fly there. If it's another map, obviously, you know, then I'll teleport. But no, yeah. I'll fly. I'll run around. I got no problem with it. So it would be like 30 or 40 seconds slower. Who cares? Unless I'm doing content with other people and they're teleporting, then I'll teleport. I'm not going to make them wait on me. My keen scholar's sense tells me you've obtained a corrupted crystal. Am I right? I sure have. If you would grant me a moment to examine the crystal. Ah, it is as you desired. A corrupted crystal overflowing with wind-aspected ether. Remind me again, for what purpose did you intend to use this crystal again? What? To breach a barrier comprised of wind-aspected ether. Oh dear. That may prove problematic, as this crystal would only serve to strengthen the barrier. Wait, what? I suppose I'm at fault for not inquiring as to your objectives from the start. Had I known your intent, I would never have sent you to Hasako. But what is science if not trial and error? And can you truly say that this failure has taught you nothing? Think, man. You understand the methods necessary to safely collect the corrupted crystal. You will doubtless have no difficulty doing so once more. What's more, the crystal you collected can serve as an invaluable resource for the ethereal studies conducted by the students of Baldessian. You've heard of them? Well, I don't mean to boast, but I have a professional relationship with the organization. Not as equals, of course. I would never be so bold as to claim that level of expertise. Are you all right? Your eyes seem to have glazed over for a moment. Anyway, I shan't keep you from your task. You still a cryptic crystal to find. Bit of a false start. Oh, I start first. Elegant gold piece. Nice. We've gotten 10 tins, 45 bronzes, 65 silvers, and I guess now our quest will give us golds from here on out. Nice. Or well, actually, you know what? I just looked at something that is not true. We will still get at least one more main story quest that'll give us silvers and bronzes? Alright. Sure. Whatever. I don't care that much. I totally do care. A promising prospect. Professor Lambertaint knows where you might find the crystal you seek. Cryptic crystals of sufficient size and strength are not all that common, I fear. Fortunately, one of my other students, Siana, claims to have discovered another promising site in eastern Lenosha. Wait, that's not correct. Eastern Lenosha was where she was nearly killed when wandering too close to an Imperial castrum. Now that would made for an amusing anecdote. It was Western Lenosha, Pharaoh Sirius, on the Isles of Umbra, to be precise. I can't recall her exact reasoning. Something to do with one of Dalamud's talons or some such nonsense. What I can say for certain is that she is still in Aleport, attempting to gain access to the Isles. Why not travel there and see if Siana's inquiries bear fruit? If you can look past the crass and violent ways of the local pirates, you might find your time there to be quite pleasurable. Oh, and do not forget to take your makeshift watered pot, lest you think you unprepared for the task. All right, Sienna. Sienna? I'm going with Sienna. Oh yeah, you're up here. Corrupted crystals? Sir, I have no interest in being the butt of your jokes. So if you have no other reason for addressing me, kindly leave me be. What? Well, I'll be damned. Professor Lambertaint did send you. Beg your pardon, it seems we got it from the wrong foot. I'm Sienna, greatest of the professor's pupils, which is doubtless why he bid you seek me out. Indeed, I am an accomplished scholar with an extensive background in... Oh, gods. Just listen to me prattle on and on. Must have given this introduction a dozen times by now. Sorry. It's probably not pirates. Sienna is frustrated with the progress of her research. As I told the professor in my mini missives, I believe the area surrounding Pharaoh Sirius is replete with corrupted crystals of exceptional strength. Unfortunately, I've yet to test my hypothesis, as all access to the Isles of Umbra is prohibited at present, for reasons unknown to me. You see, my attempts to acquire this information are often met with annoyance and disdain. It's rather puzzling, since I always take the time to explain my motivations in great detail to the subjects of my questioning. Mayhap you'll have better luck wresting information from these yellow jackets. I've all but given up at this point. I mean, they might respect me. Maybe they'll let me in. Where's this first one at? Is he also up top? I think he is. Ah, there they are. Ah, you started me. Don't you know better than to sneak up on a person at a time like this? What with all this fatuous gossip of spirits and specters haunting the Isles of Umbra? Just because I know it's nonsense doesn't make it any less frightening. Not helpful. You're keen on traveling to the Isles of Umbra. Bloody hells. Lad, are you drunk or just crazy? Ain't nothing there but death, death, and more death. Okay, but I've literally fought things about death and lived to tell the tale. I think I'll be okay. Like, I went through Hawk Manor. We're fine. We did, what's the other one? The Battle of Darkhold. I'm still alive. Where's the next guy at? You down here? I think you're down here. Oh, I can't jump from here. God damn it. Come on. Why is there gotta be a wall right there? Let me jump. Thank you. Sometimes the places they put invisible walls to prevent you from jumping just really confuse me. Like, why? Oh, the Isles of Umbra? Oh, what interest have you in that godforsaken place? Ever since we were forced to abandon Faro Sirius, the Isles have become not more than a graveyard for ships unable to navigate the shores, and a purgatory for the souls dragged down to the depths with them. None of you are helpful. But hey, it's probably not pirates. Ah, Yerente, you returned. Tell me of your findings. Really? Infested with the undead, you say? That is very, very interesting. You know what? Excuse me, a moment while I gather my thoughts. Oh dear. Representing the representative. Fiona seems to have regained her composure. Worry not, my friend. I've given your findings some thought, and I've concluded that this talk of spirits is not more than local folklore. As for why all travel to the Isles of Umbra is restricted, well, maybe it's considered too dangerous owing to the abandonment of Faro Sirius. Yes, well, anyway, while you were questioning those yellow jackets, I paid a visit to the local pub, since even an esteemed scholar like myself enjoys dulling her wits on occasion. It was there that I heard tell of a man named Skyfrin, who was recently detained after returning from, wait for it, the Isles of Umbra. This is the first I've heard of someone actually traveling to and from there, so I'm curious to how he obtained permission. I'm able to chat with him in my stead. He was arrested, after all, so I'm somewhat reticent to approach him myself. Alright. Go from one side of the airport to the other. Let me jump! Thank you! I had to go back. She calls to me, sings to me. Tell Mimidoa I'm sorry. Give him this. He was right. Or you could release me? Yes. Release me. I will go and tell her. Let me go to her. Dude is not okay. What did Skyfriend have to say? Well, that's not terribly helpful. I couldn't care less how much he misses his favorite bar winch. And what was it about a man named Mimidoa? Wait, I know that name. That's that bastard who grabbed my arse the other day at the pub. Well, if you want to give him that feather, be my guest. I'm not going anywhere near him and his wandering hands. Fair. You sure you don't want to, like, punch him, though? Because, I mean, it sounds like he deserves to be punched. Ah, that's a lot of though. Why am I not surprised? Was he reaching for the other cats? Oh my god. Ah, another Nishid, are you? No. Then what are you? Speak up, son, I can't hear you. Bugger me. Is this what I think it is? No, it couldn't be. You found this, you say? Where'd you say you found it? Skyfrin, you say? Huh. Was hoping to have a word with the lad, but it sounds like there's not left twixt his ears. He was supposed to help patch up Faro's serious he was. Company sent me to supervise a lot of them. Weren't getting worked on their own, see? Half of them walked off. Half of them ran off. Half of them up and vanished. What's that? They've been looking for a passage to the Isles of Umbra. Well, why didn't you say so? I've been thinking of dispatching someone to take a look on behalf of old Mimidoa. Tell him how the land lies. Ain't nobody been interested till you came a-calling. All ports up in arms about spirits and so forth. If I had the gill, I'd hire some sell swords and let him sort 'em out. But you'll do it a pinch, you will. Show this parchment to the skipper and I'll see you there and back. Leave the poor Miko alone. I know what you're doing, old creep. Let's go report to Sienna. Giving Ark a lot over here. So, you went and had a word with Mimidoa? I hope the valuable time you saw fit to waste amounted to something. It did, actually. You being that disgusting creature with Skyfrin's superior? Well, I find that hard to believe. But this rite of passage does appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say, it is a relief to work with such an industrious man as you. I look forward to hearing of the want discoveries you will make on the Isles of Umbra. Without me. The reluctant researcher. Sienna has no desire to journey to the Isles of Umbra. Fine, fine. I fail to see the justification for dragging me along on your journey, but if you insist, I will go as well. But Troll is my witness. If you leave me behind to be devoured by some horrid abomination, I shall come back to haunt you. That's fair. Honestly, that's very fair. If I leave you behind to be eaten by a horrifying creature, you know what? Yeah, I deserve to be haunted. The logic makes sense to me. Take me to the Isles of Umbra, he pits. As if it's as simple as that. Oh, so you've got a writ of passage. Oh, alright, then climb aboard. Guess it was as simple as that. And we now slide our map over to here. The Isles of Umbra. There's actually... Their question, there's also a secret thing here. Which... I don't know that I have the item for it. This doesn't seem all that bad. I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home here, but... Oh, the hell's with this? Here, take your pot and go on without me. You've harvested Christmas before, right? So it isn't as though you require my assistance. Just speak to the man guarding the gate. I'm sure he'll let you in. Now, if you would please excuse me. This questline's not being as bad as I thought it was going to be. Maybe there's something I'm just not remembering that will make it be worse. I'm not sure. Beg your pardon, sir. How'd you come here? Access to this island is currently restricted. I have a pot. An old pot? I'm not sure I follow. Oh, I see. You wish to harvest the cryptic crystal. Sorry, friend, but you'll be able to return empty-handed. You're not the boss of me. Sweet somethings. David has a simple proposal for you. The writ Masterman Medoa gave you may grant you access to the island, but only authorized personnel may proceed past this point. Why, you ask? Look up and see for yourself. When that giant massive crystal struck the lighthouse, it caused severe damage to both the structure and the machinery within that once powered the beacon. Hey, contrary to what the small folk would have you believe, the fires of Pharaoh Sirius were not the product of a mage's thaumaturgy or a colossal arcane bomb, but an elaborate contraption fueled by ethereal energy. Repairs are still ongoing, but it's anyone's guess when they'll be complete. What's worse, all work has ceased since rumors of the Walking Dead drove off our entire crew. Not that those rumors are incorrect. I've observed... Wait, what? Is somebody playing Pictomancer in a Realm Reborn main story quest? They must have bought a level skip so that they could just unlock Picto and then just switch to it to start the game. Huh. Interesting. Anyways, not that those rumors are incorrect. I've observed the fiends from a distance at the ship graveyard to the south. What's drawn them to our shores is still a mystery, though. I'll make you a deal, Yarende. Help me unravel this mystery, and I'll bring you your corrupted crystal. In fact, I should begin searching for one that satisfies your requirements. As for where to begin your inquiries into the situation, it so happens that a party of 3 adventurers came ashore not long ago, seeking to scavenge valuable trinkets at the ship graveyard. I'd be surprised if they know nothing of the undead infestation, so it behoove you to question them. Can do. Somewhere, I don't remember where. Maybe, I think it might be over in this section of the map. There's something I want to go look for. God, it's that voice. That single fleeting verse. I can still hear it. Stay clear of the southern shore, friend. It took every ounce of my strength to resist. What? You saw them too, right? Dead people, just shambling about, without a care in the world. Except when they do seem to care, that is, and start shuffling towards the water. Creepy. It's all there for the taking. 5 bleeding years worth of wretch and their cargo. But those queer dead things and that voice. Actually, the voice is quite nice. This is worrisome. Clearly there's a siren of some sort. Or a mermaid. Depends on your myths and lore. Where's the guy? There's the guy. This talk of an alluring voice is disturbingly familiar. As if... But that's impossible. They're all dead, aren't they? I don't know, man. History repeating. David is sweating profusely. But if they have returned, that would mean... Oh, beg your pardon. I was just, thinking about something. Which reminds me, I received word that Masterman Medoa would be arriving any moment. Apparently he grew tired of waiting for the lanky young lad with the 1,000-yalm stare to return. Which, I'm assuming is you. I don't know what sort of arrangement you had. You should probably go and explain yourself. I've been here for 5 minutes. Jesus. Medoa, what do you want? Did you knock that over? What the hell, man? Also, where did she go? Did she just up and leave? Oh, what's been keeping you, initiate? I ain't getting any younger, you know. Eh? Some honey-voiced harlot's been calling out the folk what wander near the ship graveyard? And then stirred up the dead and all? Ah, bloody hells. That takes me back to my days as a cannon boy, sealing under old Mistbeard. They wouldn't dare, would they? Not the lesson we learned them last time. Bah, they bloody would. Brazen old biddies. The Stump folk said it's the first purge would be the last. But I knew. I knew deep down in me bones as this day would come. And come it has. Aye. I bet me bum me are sirens behind all this. Nay, nay, nay. Not one of them sanguine variety, initiate. I speak of the other kind. Them what's got feathers, and lure sailors to a watery grave with their sweet, sweet song. And oh, it doesn't end there. Oh no, drowning's just the start. See, even in death, a man stays bound to the beast, forced to do her bidding till his corpse can't do it anymore. 'Tis a fate I wouldn't wish on me worst enemy, except maybe in drink. And I'd regret it afterward. Anyway, 'tis up to us to stop this hell's-born hussy before she takes another soul. Of course we can't send you marching out to war without these. The siren don't have no power, or a manus can't hear her song. 'Tis lucky for you I carry a spare pair. And lucky for the both of us, I'm a superstitious old sod, eh? Well, she ain't coming to us, so we best head over to her, to the ship graveyard, initiate. We have now gained noise-canceling headphones, more or less. If I remember right, this should get us to a solo duty. Before I go over there, though, I want to check this side. Actually, no, I don't think it is over here. Hang on. I want to check something. Where are they? Wait, what? Oh, huh. Interesting. They're in 12.1, 36.8. Okay, they're on the opposite side. I'm gonna go over there. Oh, fuck off, Praying Mantis. Hang on, Mimido. I'll be right with you. There's something I want to talk about. I don't think we have the items for it. I don't even know if we have it in, like, our retainer. We do not. But I want to talk about it nonetheless. Here he is. This guy right over here is the Magic Pot. Magic Pots in Final Fantasy are known for asking you to give them an elixir, and then if you give them enough, they'll kind of fuck off and give you a lot of experience points. This guy... Give me an elixir! If you give him an elixir, you will get the Wind-Up Sun minion. If you give him a high elixir, you'll get the Wind-Up Moon minion. And you can give him both, so you can get both minions. I don't think I've even done that yet on my main for some reason. If we had the required items, I would do it right now. I do not have the required items. Maybe someday. I'd like to see how I can get one easily. Oh, really? Oh, we'll get them. We'll get them easily. Yeah, we'll come back here someday. If she passes near the shore, she's sure to spy the campfire and come looking. It's a matter of waiting now. Here we go. Ugh, I'm beginning to wonder if some sly bugger ain't spun us a yarn here. quiet. Do you hear that? 'Tis her. Oh, man. Look, out over the water. She's come, Nishiet. She's come. The Siren. A summon in Final Fantasy XIV. Quick, lad. Shove them plugs in your ears and get ready for a fight. As soon as she realizes you're deaf to her ditties, she'll call in her thralls. We'll be up to our necks in corpses before you know it. Oh, I can't even... Oh, I can't pull up my weapon yet. Embrace. Mine, everything. True love spurned. His cruelty's reward. Yeah, I don't think so, Siren. Oh, good. Just 2 stones will kill one of them. Excellent. What to see if I'll need to bother with arrow or not. And it turns out I do not. Oh, but I could have done holy. Right. I have holy. I can remember that. And we'll just wait for them to come to us. Oh, except those are casters. Never mind. Caster's gonna die. Caster died in one go. Nice. Wow, level 38 enemies, they're only capping me to 46? That feels so high. I don't know, I'm not gonna complain, but I feel like they should cap it out to like 40 or 41. I'll take it. Ooh, 4 now. What's this circle around Falmadare? Oh, I guess that's nothing. Okay. Holy! Anything else, Siren? Your lackeys are kind of nothing. Why don't you come out here and fight me yourself? Where's that bubble? Ah! The bubble cheated. The bubbles are homing. I hate that. So that one's really slow. How did that hit me? Come on, that's dumb. That bubble should not have hit me. Oh. What the? The Charmed Captain. This must be her last. I'm gonna put a regen on. What are the bubbles doing? These bubbles are weird, man. I've still got that really slow one still making its way to me. Oh good, it popped. But for some reason there's this like these circling ones. What are they doing? Oh, that's it? Okay. Am I alright? Huh, I'm better than that, Nishiet. Happy as a sailor in a whorehouse I am. Of course, I'd be happy as a sailor with 2 Watsits if we'd go to the songstress. But you can't have everything, can you? She'll not come crooning around here again, though. Not for a while in a road. And if she does, well, we know what to do, don't we? Thanks for the help, oh, bugger me. I clean forgot your name. Remind me? Yeren Thay. I don't recall having no Nishiet by that name. But if you're not me old mate, or what's name, why have you been so bloody helpful? Yeah, never mind. Be seeing you, lad. Alright. We got rid of the singing, the siren. You'll give me the crystal right now, right? What was your name? Daniel? Derek? Alan? David. It was David. Shit. Oh, over here. You mean it was a siren? But how are you able to resist her song? I see. I had heard that Master Mimido was involved in the first purge, but I never actually... Huh. Having survived an ordeal like that, and I can't blame him for carrying earplugs around with him. Anyway, I have something for you. The corrupted crystal you wanted, safely sealed within the pot, just as you requested. Please, take it with my compliments. Yay! Go back to Sienna. Oh, it's you. Welcome back, Yerinthe. You're looking remarkably hale, I must say. And more importantly, alive. You are alive, aren't you? I mean, you're pale, but you were already pale before we left. Weren't you? I think? Fuck. The conquering hero returns being a gift. Might have a closer look. Impressive. Very impressive indeed. Oh yes, I think you'll be quite pleased with this specimen. Congratulations, Yerinthe. Seldom if ever have I encountered a corrupted crystal composed of such a volatile overabundance of fire aspected ether. What? You wanted a corrupted crystal composed of ice aspected ether to counteract the effects of a raging wind? Ah. Ahaha. Well, this specimen won't help you there. Anyone who knows anything about the elements could tell you that. You'll just have to keep looking, I suppose. All of that for nothing. This is why this quest line, I think, could have used a tiny bit of trimming. The curious case of Giggity. Sienna knows where the corrupted crystal that you seek can be found. Don't fret now. I know exactly where to find a corrupted crystal comprised of ice aspected ether. An associate of mine in Gridania has been studying the effects of one such crystal on living beings. What's with that expression? Thought you would be pleased to hear this news. This is not another wild dodo chase, I assure you. What's even better is that this time, you need to use that warded pot of yours to protect yourself from this crystal's energies. Hayden's findings suggest that it is quite safe. Why, you ask? Well, let's just say that it has undergone a unique process that has rendered such precautions unnecessary. Anyway, do not let me keep you. It's been a pleasure, Yerinthe. Come back and see me sometime, alright? I don't think we ever will. I could be wrong, but I think that's a wrap on Sienna. Alright, we need to go to somewhere in Gridania. Miketo's Amphitheater. Oh, greetings and salutations, Mr. Santok, I presume. Sienna informed me of your adventures in Airport. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. As Professor Lambertine is fond of saying, no action taken in the name of science is ever truly wasteful. To the matter of hand, something about researching crystals, I double-clicked. And, sometimes they're dangerous, but that is no longer the case, and while there's at least one suitable crystal that must be found within the 12-wood, precisely where it is at any given moment is more difficult to say. Permit me to explain. You are familiar with Spriggans, yes? The furry little rascals that are wont to seek out ores and other stones? Well, one such creature with an infamously insatiable appetite has somehow single-handedly devoured every corrupted crystal in the 12-wood. Yeah. Fortunately for you, these crystals take an eternity to digest, assuming they can even be digested. Ugh. And I am reasonably confident that one still resides within his gut. It's quite fascinating, really. My theory is that this Giggity first consumed the corrupted crystal when... You couldn't care less about all this, could you? To the point, then. Giggity seldom made his presence felt unless there... Well, let me start that over. Giggity seldom makes his presence felt unless there is particularly fine fodder to be had. Therefore, it shall require a lure, and at precisely the sort he will find impossible to resist. Simply place this true heart. I shall say the story of the origin of its unusual name for another occasion, outside of the Spriggan's lair, and wait for the opportune moment to pounce. As for the method by which you retrieve the crystal from his gut, I shall leave that to your discretion, but I recommend a small blade. Actually, fastest way is going to be warping from... Is that Yellow Serpent? That's Yellow Serpent. No, it's White Wolf. Damn it. Where's my Aetheryte? Alright, so we gotta go to Spriggan Dig, which is across this bridge. And we go into the hall. What the fuck? Oh. I didn't think I would get aggro because the Spriggans up top were level 30. The Crystal Bearer! Hey, that's what they called me. Or, what's his name? That's called Laha Brea. Called us the Crystal Bearer. It's also a pretty big Spriggan. Uh-oh. What the? Alright. Nah, we're fine. Alright, open your gut. Oh, I guess we already got it. I thought I had to interact with the creature. But nope. Let's just go to... Actually, you know what? We can just... We'll go the proper way. We're very close to level 50. I don't believe it'll be happening today, but next episode, probably. Interestingly, the game has yet to take us to either... Well, main story-wise, we have not yet gone to Northern Thanalan or Mordona. There's that other map in Outer Lenosha. Did we go there for main story, or did we go there for our job quest? I don't remember offhand why we went there. I think that was for job quest. Yeah, it was, because we had to find Atoakant's burials. Oh, pray, do not sneak up on me like that. I was engrossed in... Wait, what is that? What is that god-awful smell? It's the crystal. My word, that is a breathtakingly beautiful crystal. I see my supposition was not mistaken. Ugh, and I also see you weren't averse to digging through the friggin' entrails for your prize. We are very for a debt of gratitude, though. The thick coating of digestive juices is protecting us from the harmful effects of the crystal, just as the watered pot you once used did. Why so glum, friend? You finally obtained the corrupted crystal you sought, when overflowing with earth-aspected ether. Calm down. I jest. It is composed of ice-aspected ether. Worry not. I suppose that joke was in poor taste, considering your previous 2 attempts were for naught. Yeah, I was about to get upset, honestly. Better late than never. Hayden has neglected to return to your crystal. Bitch, I'll punch you. Oh, beg your pardon, Yernthe. I forgot to return your crystal to you. Oh, and there's a message for you from Professor Lambertaint? Something about a name named Marcus? Apparently the professor misses the intellectual stimulation. Forgive me, I've written it down. It occurs to me to ask that I got to ask you why you needed that crystal. You weren't planning anything nefarious, are you? It would reflect poorly on me and my research if it was used for evil ends. Ah well, perhaps it's best to remain ignorant. I didn't become the professor's greatest pupil by filling my head with unnecessary information. And classically, they all think that they're his greatest pupil. Alright, but now that we've got that, we can finally power up the airship and we can get going to go kick Garuda's ass. Wait, no, I need to go further down. Greetings, sir. Do you wish to proceed to your vessel? I do. All repairs and modifications have been completed, Yernthe. Once you bring me that crystal, nothing will stand between us and Garuda. I'll need to run some tests to be sure, but this looks to be exactly what we need. Worry not, Yernthe. I'll say that your hard work doesn't go to waste. The Enterprise is already more than a common airship. But mark my words, soon it will become something greater, something extraordinary. This is me. This is what I was born to do. When I look at her, I feel as though I've come home. I can think of no other way to express it. Actually, we might. I'm not sure. Lady of the Vortex. With Sid's modifications now installed, the Enterprise is finally ready to make the journey to the Howling Eye. According to my tests, the device is now functioning in perfect harmony with the crystal, meaning we can leave whenever you're ready. But you must understand, tests can only tell one so much. Until we approach the Howling Eye, until we attempt to breach the barrier itself, I cannot be sure that this will work. I think it only fair to tell you that there is a small but statistically significant chance that the crystal could trigger a massive... Mayhap it is better that we remain positive. Yarente, I want to thank you for reuniting me with my ship, for trusting in me to develop this plan, for everything. You helped me to rediscover a part of myself I forgot. I'm not the man I once was, and I do not know if I ever shall be. But I do know one thing. This feels right. My apologies for the sudden outpouring of sentiment. I would have waited until after the mission, but... well, you understand.
There. She's ready.
Ah, she stirs. To Kurthus, and an audience with the Harpy Queen Garuda. Enterprise, engage.
Really? I say it like that, but I did maybe smile a little bit. Not the first airship in Final Fantasy to be called the Enterprise either.
Damn it. I once flew in this airship, and I was not alone. There were adventurers on board. Adventurers like you. Just how long have I worn these damn goggles?
Baby
Yes,
Sid.
I fancied myself a trendsetter in my younger days. The young prodigy, admired by all, exactly like his father. Born and raised in Garlemald. It was only natural that the precocious young student should become an engineer. Had his father not done the same? Father, when did we stop seeing eye to eye? When did Meteor become your everything, and your loved ones cease to matter? You abandoned us all, but he was there for me, Father. There for me when you were not. Though he proved no better in the end. Gaius was just another man, with an all-consuming obsession. And so I ran, left the Empire behind and came to Eorzea, where I built the ironworks. Ah yes, it was then that I first donned these goggles. Eorzea opened my eyes. It was home to so many manner of people, each with their own hopes and dreams. People worth saving, and so I fought beside them. I wanted to prove that my knowledge could serve a nobler purpose. I wanted to prove that there was another way. And it all began that day when I found my new home. I had forgotten how wonderful it was. The wind in your hair, the endless sky. That light. It was you, wasn't it? It's surprising how few people know this, but all pure-blood Garleans have a third eye. Perhaps mine helped me recognize you, or perhaps it was just a lucky guess. The Enterprise was made for this. To carry Eorzea's protectors into battle. I am proud to be able to call her my own.
Sid? What exactly do you remember?
Alphinaud, my boy. Sorry to have been such a burden. I remember everything. My name, my people, and my purpose. Everything. Come, it would be rude to keep Garuda waiting.
Okay, so let's talk about a few things in that scene. First of all, Sid is regaining his memories. All of them. He remembers literally everything that he had forgotten. The other thing that we want to go over is Sid's goggles. And him, we saw an echo flashback where it looked like a light silhouette of our character here, Garanthe, was the one that gives Sid his goggles. And he was just like, oh, was it you that did it? And he's talking about how he recognizes us from back then. This is very confusing because this implies that our character was there during 1.0 and was the Warrior of Light that everybody has forgotten about, except Sid now remembers. This is both true and also not true, and it's confusing because of Sid. if you did play the original version of Final Fantasy XIV during the 1.0 release, then yes, that was your character that gave Sid the goggles. Your character was there during those times, and your character in that cutscene that we saw in episode 1 of this playthrough, where Luis sent those some warriors, they teleported away and then they reappeared somewhere else. I don't remember if I mentioned it then, but they were actually sent forward in time 5 years. That's what happened to the original Warriors of Light from 1.0. They were sent forward in time 5 years. So if you played during 1.0 with a character, your character was that Warrior of Light. You just got sent forward in time, but everybody, I'm assuming due to Luis magic, forgot who you were. Why they forgot who you were, why you were also depowered back to level 1, mystical mumbo jumbo. I ain't gotta explain shit. A wizard did it. In fact, Sid remembers us, even though this is not a 1.0 character. After we beat the level, like the base 2.0 final boss, the city-state leaders will actually remember that you're the 1.0 Warrior of Light as well, if, again, you were a character from back then. But they won't remember it with our character because we don't have a 1.0 character. So why Sid remembers us when we're not a 1.0 character is very confusing. He shouldn't. That cutscene should be different for us. I don't know. He should have just said, like, he should have been like, oh yeah, I think it was him or something. I don't know. But to answer the question, did Yaren Thay give Sid his goggles? Or any other adventure that was created in 2.0 or later? No. But if your adventure was created in 1.0, then yes, you are the one that gave Sid his goggles. And we're the original Warrior of Light. Cool stuff. Anyways, let's not keep Garuda waiting. All our efforts, all our travels, all of it was for this. Make ready, Yaren Thay, for the end is nigh, be it hers or our own. The Howling Eye is now accessible. Alright, would we have our NPC, our normal NPCs? We sure would. Eventually that's going to change, and it's going to be a sad day when it does. But let's go in properly. With the aid of the Enterprise and its legendary captain, Sid Garland, you have broken through the swirling winds that shield the Howling Eye. The challenges you have surmounted pale in comparison to the one that awaits you beyond the gates. At long last, the end is nigh, be it Garuda's or your own. What do we sync to? Sync to 46. So we should have everything except for possibly rescue. Let's go. I wonder what poor hapless fools late in the game we are pulling into Garuda. Come on, DPS. Get out of your cutscene. I say that because if you are in a cutscene, you have the option to get out of the cutscene and you have to rewatch it later and then get into the duty, or just first take the duty and just finish a cutscene. We usually try to finish a cutscene, but you know. Sometimes it's a long cutscene and it's longer than the duty pop.
Who dares intrude upon my sanctuary? Your insolence shall not go unpunished, landwalkers.
12 preserve. She's huge. As I live and breathe. Over there, look. Kobolds. In a Malcha? Are the Ixal trying to convert the other beast tribes? Amalja and Kobold prisoners. But why would the Ixal bring them here? Wherefore come you hither, foolish mortals? Garuda, we are come to put an end to your reign of terror. More like I have. Hear you this blasphemy, my children. These landwalkers would bring me low. You, who are bound to crawl upon the earth, shall revere me, for I am the wind. Do not take the sky. Do not take to the skies and slip your defense. Or, wow, I read that wrong. Did we not take to the skies and slip your defenses? We are bound by nothing, Garuda. You think your playthings give you strength. They will not help you here, Landwalker. This is my realm, where none can challenge my supremacy. Struggle though you may, I shall slake the roots with your blood and festoon the canopy with your entrails. Slay the unfeathered ones we shall. As an offering to Garuda they will serve. Leave the Ixal to us, Yerinde. We will keep them distracted while you deal with her. Guys, I have a stick. Do not fail, Yerinde. Remember, you fight for the Scions. Reorzia. Guys, I have a stick. What am I supposed to do to her? One of my main attacks is wind. This worm would die by mine own hand. Come then. I shall grant you that which you seek. Well, alright. I was about to use arrow on Garuda. Makes no sense. She's got a great design, though. E3, I'm kind of, whatever on. Titan, I don't think Titan's a winner. But Garuda, nice job. I'll start by putting regen on our tank and putting arrow on Bird Lady. Oh, Sophia and Ellis are in a party together, and one of them is new. Or so it seems. Okay, there's Garuda. We need to get behind one of these wooden pillars. I'm curious about something. Oh, maybe they're not new. They both got a level 70 thing. Oh, maybe they're returners. Maybe they haven't played the game in like a few months. Alright, I need to put Cure 2 on tank. Slap another region. Let's keep going. Medica. Probably unnecessary. Alright, hide behind the rocks again. You see that that one is starting to break. It happens. We need to destroy these razor plumes. They need to die. Are they all dead? They are not all dead. I do Medica. We are going to put regen back on our tank. We're doing okay. We can hide here. Oh my god. Oh my god! I'm gonna do Cure 3. Okay, much better. I didn't realize what my own health's getting down to. Tamara, I'm gonna slap regen on you, or Tama actually. Regen for everyone! Except for me, I'm just gonna do Cure 2 on me. Oh, she's flying up again, and we have no more rocks to protect us. Alright, well, she's back. Don't get out of the tornado. Don't do that. And she's dead. No, no! No! Alright, camera. How in the hells? This is my realm. You have no hope here. None. Did you truly believe you could defy a god, landwalkers? Well, let's see. I killed Ifrit. I killed Titan. You're just number 3 here. What's happening? My power is limitless. My children legion. And they have rendered unto me a wealth of crystals. Their gifts sustain me. Their faith empowers me. None save my children will escape the reckoning, mortals. And those who would use my crystals to waken the rest shall realize the folly of their faith. And all shall worship none but me, the one true God. Of course, worship. As long as the Ixal keep praying, she will never fall. Then let's stop them. No harm will come to you, my children. This is only the beginning, landwalkers. All who oppose me shall suffer for their defiance. Soon, the worms of the forest shall receive my judgment. The desert's vermin next. Their walls of stone will not shield them from the tempest. And then I will take vengeance on the sea lice. Their wooden boats cannot outrun the wind. Tremble, mortals, for I shall visit you all in time, and all shall be mine. You, landwalker, you who dare to raise your hand against me, your life will be the first to pay for your sins, not with your death, but with your life. You will serve me, landwalker, your last breath. No, no! I claimed you! You should be mine! Oh shit. What are you? What have you done to me? No mortal should possess such power. This is impossible. Woohoo! Oh, we got all 3 of the comms. Nice. Healer bias.
Why do you not tremble at my might? Why do you not beg for mercy? Why do you not die?
We've done it!
Ah! Impossible it is!
Kill you all! Is that all?
Oh, shit.
O Lady of the Vortex, O mighty Garuda, of all primals the most terrible, I say again, is that all?
Gaius!
Ah, Sid, my boy, you look well. For one who has forsaken kin and country, I wonder what else you will forsake before the day is done.
What?
What exactly did you hope to accomplish here this day? Well, I shall accomplish far more.
Damn.
Is that all? Is that all? Insolent mortal! I shall make you suffer! That foul stench! I see now. She has touched you! Very well.
Seven hells, does she still mean to fight?
Our Lord of the Infernal Almighty Ifrit brought us succor in our hour of need.
Ifrit's currently dead. I killed him a while back.
Save us, Titan, Lord of Crags! It hurts us so! The pain! The pain!
Titan's also dead. I killed him too.
What is she? 12 preserve. She cannot mean to.
Oh shit! I don't remember this.
No. No, this is all wrong.
Stop gawping, boy. We must run.
Surrender yourselves unto me. I would feast upon your ether. None shall stand against the wind.
Good luck, guys.
Bear witness to the glory of the Empire! It is you who will suffer, Garuda. Ancient Alec had ways of dealing with your kind. Now, look on their ultimate weapon, Icon, and despair.
No! No! No!
magnificent. It exceeds all expectation.
Well, that's horrifying.
With each primal it consumes, it grows more powerful. A marvel, is it not?
Such is the fate of those who oppose the Empire. There will be no warriors of light to save you this time. If your leaders are as wise as they are reported, they will surrender. Your skills are impressive, but they will not be enough.
12, have mercy. What chance have we against such an ungodly creation? And who was that armored devil?
That was Gaius van Balsar, legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion, and Supreme Commander of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea.
Of course. The Black Wolf. How could I not realize? Grandfather mentions him in his journal.
I was never so naive as to think the man would abandon his ambitions. But these developments are beyond my worst expectations. What have you been doing these past 5 years? How could something of this magnitude have escaped the Alliance's attention?
We heard no whispers, saw no signs. In the wake of the calamity, the Empire seized land and built outposts, but that was the extent of their aggression.
Damn it, Gaius. Where in the seven hells did you find that thing?
It has been a day of unexpected developments, but the fact remains, Garuda is no longer a threat. While I take no comfort in the manner of her downfall, it does mean that we may safely put the matter of the primals to one side, for the time being at least.
Which just leaves the matter of Gaius's new toy.
Indeed. That weapon poses the greatest threat to Eorzea. It must be destroyed. But first, we must needs find out all we can. Let us make for Vesper Bay. We shall rebuild the Scions. All is not yet lost, my friend, for we bear the light, and shall surely lead our people from the darkness.
I'm not sure Vesper Bay is the best place to go, considering it already got attacked once. But alright. You're the plan maker here. Well, that was an experience I'd rather not have again. Something has been troubling me, Yaranthe. Shortly before the Black Wolf took center stage, when Garuda attempted to claim you as her own, I could have sworn I saw... But I'm sure I was mistaken. In times of great stress, the evidence of the eye is apt to be misread by even the most inquiring mind. Forget I mentioned it. Returning to the subject of our earlier discussion, we may consider the matter of the primals closed until further notice. No beast tribe will dare summon their god, as long as that weapon exists. Truly, a more effective deterrent I could not imagine. It almost seems a shame to plot its destruction. Yeah, well, we're gonna. Could we even wear the Wooden Cavalier's hat? No, we could not. Nor the other two things. Maybe the woolen hat. No, big sad. Free Wing Night! Oh my god. Reclamation. Alphino is ready to return to the Waking Sands. It is past time that we return to the Waking Sands. To leave our headquarters in disrepair any longer will be to dishonor the memory of those who fell there. We've been brought to our knees, but we will rest, rebuild, and rise once more. Oh, we can get a materia extraction from our Malachite ring. Nice. Alright, Nedrick does have a new optional dungeon for us. So I'm not going to pick that one up yet. Oh, wait, what's... Oh, this. This another dungeon? Yes? I'm just not sure from that picture which one. Trump, that's a level 50 quest. I mean, we are level 49. That is kind of surprising. Which one does this look? We're not going to do either of these right now. But I just want to know. Ah, that makes sense. Okay. Kind of what I thought. I wasn't sure. Anyways. Anybody here right now? Actually, we'll go reporting first. Hey, Sid. I had no idea, Yeranthe. I can only imagine how you felt when you returned that day. Oh yeah, he still thinks we're the 1.0 that we got transported in time. We're not, but alright. Tell me, Yeranthe, does aught here strike you as odd? I see signs of recent habitation. Could it be that we have trespassers? Or somebody else came back here first? Mayhap it is just my imagination. Come, let us proceed into the solar. Wait. You? Oh! Who goes there? Now, Ul'dah. Not any way to greet a friend. Alphino, you're in day. And Sid? Wait, a dream? This feels like a dream. Not that I'm aware of. It's been a while, Ul'dah. I don't believe it. I was sure you'd been... This place has seen better days. You know, I wasn't actually here when... I was still in talks with the Adder's Nest. The first thing I knew about it was when I came back and saw... Ul'dah. The church is taking care of the bodies, but that still left the stains. It was hard to know where to start. If Y'shtola hadn't been here to help me... Y'shtola is here too. Yes, but she's not here right now. She's gone to Ul'dah to meet a man who might know what happened to the others. Pampalimo and Minfilia weren't among the dead, according to the church. Y'shtola thinks they were taken somewhere. Upon the orders of the Black Wolf, no doubt. And why would he want them? Because they possess something he desires. Knowledge of another power that can be brought to bear against the primals, one that Gaius has yet to harness. The Echo. Gaius will be aware of its existence, as well as the immunity it grants and gives her to the primal's influence. Powerful though his elegant weapon may be, he will doubtless desire such protection. He means to use Minfilia to get an understanding of the Echo, none of which explains how the Empire came to know the location of the Waking Sands in the first place. We probably had a traitor. No matter. The Empire has shown its hand, and now we must act. It's up to us to rebuild the Sirens and save Eorzea. Can I count on you, Ul'dah? What? Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Whatever you need. We can discuss our next move upon Y'shtola's return. For now, I say we rest.
Hear, feel, think. Bringer of light, brave gatherer of the crystals, thy soul burneth bright. I am Hydaelyn, all made one. Hearken unto me now, for the darkness doth begin to spread. Wear thee the bearer of the crimson brand, for he is the avatar of shadow, whom death attendeth always. The crystals shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both. Steel thyself, for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the heart of darkness. Go with caution, my child, but fear not, for I am ever with thee.
Y'shtola! Yaranthe, I see you and Alphino are safe. And Sid. That we five should meet each other thus defies simple explanation. It is as if the benevolent hand of Master Louisoix guides us still. He would not see us undone so easily. Not now, when the need is so great. I know where Menphilia and the others are being held. Where? An Imperial stronghold in the heart of Mordona, Castrum Sentry. Hell yeah. Alright, well, that is a great time to finish up today's episode. Next time, we finish up our White Mage job quest. We might do 2 optional dungeons. I might spread them out. And we start making moves to free our friends. We'll see you all then. Bye, everyone.